Beneath the shifting sands of Egypt lie secrets powerful enough to turn allies into enemies. Spider-Man, the Joker, Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and Venom have converged on a buried necropolis. Not for history class, but for treasure, chaos, and motives that change with every clue. Expect acrobatic web-swinging across broken pylons, glittering thefts in torchlight, venomous bargains whispered in hidden chambers, and cat-like betrayals that leave ancient curses in their wake. You'll see priceless relics wrested from stone, loyalties snapped in an instant, and a series of double crosses that flip who's hunting whom. Watch for clever twists, cinematic fights woven through hieroglyphs, and character moments that make you rethink heroes and villains alike. This is archaeology turned into a high-stakes game of survival and theft. Stay with us and you'll witness one of the most unexpected, pulse-pounding treasure hunts ever staged among the ruins. Mummies, mischief, and mayhem. Spider-Man, Joker, Harley, Catwoman, and Venom dig up drama. Mummies are prepared by removing internal organs for separate treatment, wrapping the body in linen, and often placing the deceased with grave goods such as sarcophagi, funerary masks, canonical jars, and small Ashabti figurines meant to serve in the afterlife. Excavation teams work slowly with trowels, soft brushes, sieves, and a strict grid system to record context and provenience. Every fragment is photographed, labeled, and bagged before it leaves the trench. Conservation is immediate and delicate. Leather, wood, and textile fragments need humidity control and consolidants to prevent flaking, and oils from bare hands or chemical contaminants can cause irreversible damage. These practical considerations create narrow windows of opportunity, and those windows are what draw both the careful scientist and the opportunistic thief. Heat and dust make a living stage. A trench opens like a wound in the sand, and the carved mouth of a sarcophagus peers up, linen gleaming beneath the grit. Spider-Man moves with cautious precision, webbing a loose lid to the crane while whispering instructions into a field radio. Joker behaves like a curator of chaos instead of an archaeologist, slipping whoopee cushions into packing crates and swapping catalog numbers with a manic grin. Harley flutters around like excited wildlife, scooping up bright beads and jingling them against a canonical jar. Catwoman is almost invisible, her gloved fingers testing the weight of a golden pectoral and relishing the cold of real metal against her touch. A scuffle starts over an ornate Ashabti that was miscatalogued. Spider-Man aims to return it to its tagged bag, but Joker lunges with a smoke pellet, laughter ricocheting off limestone. Venom arrives like a stain of shadow, drawn to the scent of resin and human remains, and a brief, ugly clash erupts at the trench edge. Spider-Man webs a falling beam. Catwoman slips through the chaos and lifts a mask from beneath wrappings, pocketing it with a predator's calm. Harley tries to trade a genuine amulet for a painted trinket and ends up spilling a crate of brittle pottery, the crash studded with cursed giggles. Conservation alarms ring in the back of every archaeologist's head. A dropped fragment can mean lost context forever. Betrayal is quick and petty. Joker promises Harley a share of a sarcophagus he intends to auction off, then plants a tiny explosive beneath the plinth to cover his escape route. She's delighted until the blast scatters linen wrappings across the courtyard and exposes hieroglyphic cartonnage to the open air. Venom, uninterested in profit, reacts to sensation. The symbiote smears across ancient textiles, sealing dust into adhesive patterns that will need solvent work. Catwoman double-crosses Joker by substituting a lead replica for the pectoral and vanishes into a narrow service tunnel while everyone else argues. Spider-Man spends long minutes stabilizing disturbed contexts and rewrapping a fragile mask, hands smarter with webs than with bare touch. He records the damage, lists the missing items, and calls for secure transport, his voice thin with fatigue. When the dust finally settles, the site is bruised but not destroyed. Photographs document the chaos alongside the finds, a sobering timeline for curators and prosecutors alike. Museum protocol insists on immediate quarantine, lab analysis, and a full report for the police. Provenience matters, and every stolen piece will complicate restitution. Joker's laughter can be heard in the distance as he haggles for things that weren't his to sell. Harley pops a bead into her mouth and sings off-key, pleased with the pandemonium she helped bake. Venom slips away into the cliffs with a strip of linen stuck to its jaw, a curious trophy for a creature that understands appetite better than ethics. Catwoman disappears into the night with a single, cold pectoral warming in her palm, already calculating how to turn history into profit. Spider-Man stays until dawn, cataloging, stabilizing, and promising the archaeologists he'll defend the dig next time. Because some treasures deserve guardians, even if the guardians have sticky fingers. We came, we dug, and we watched chaos unfold. Spider-Man's nimble tackles, the Joker's twisted traps, Harley Quinn's wild loyalties, Catwoman's slippery heists, and Venom's volcanic rage all collided in the sand-swept tombs of ancient Egypt. Artifacts were unearthed and snatched, alliances cracked under pressure, and one shocking betrayal sent a sacred scarab vanishing into the shadows. You felt the tension in every skirmish and the sting of every double cross. So tell me, who did you trust? And when did you know they'd turn? If this adventure hooked you, like the video, subscribe for more, and drop your theories and favorite moments in the comments below. Next time, we'll dive deeper into the catacombs, chase the stolen scarab through flooded chambers, and reveal a surprise player who may change everything. More fights, more thefts, and a secret that could rewrite their motives. Stay with us. The desert still remembers, and the chase is far from over.